Voila. Okie doke. That ping should just be the announcement ping. Yep, okay. What? Oh, okay. Where are all the goobers at? Okay. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Whoops, and then I cannot type. There we go. No. What are we working with? Did I just... Am I crazy? Hello! So... If you haven't signed up already, our form is still open. So, the short of it is, in our Discord, which if you are not there, highly recommend being there. We will call most of the matches and a lot of the other stuff through the Discord. But we have a Google form that you will sign up for. And through that, we'll get your information and try and like figure out who would be a good match for you to play with.
That sounds like an interesting platform.
Why? What?
Tell me
Phone? Excuse you?
Did you need a second person today, Dunce?
If you're feeling it. It's gonna be a small day, so... If you want to stick to Hades too, I do not blame you. The form would be... It's pinned in announcements, I know that for a fact. But I will also just go grab it, because we honestly need to reorganize things slightly and make them a little bit easier to find. I know it's been an issue. But yeah, so once you filled out the form, and that can be done at any point previously in the week, when the event starts, we usually try to run the games like in order of beginner going to advanced. But if anyone has time constraints, they need to be done early or late, things can always be rearranged. We'll ping you with a link to a lobby and your opponent. Y'all will play, this week it'll be 5 flat games, so no matter the result, it can be 5-0, it can be 3-2. We will be playing 5 whole games, and throughout that, we'll be spectating, giving advice. Highly recommend you pause the stream to help save your connection a little bit, as well as, usually in our experience, having someone talk in your ear with like a 5-second delay versus what's going on your end tends to be more confusing than helpful. So just kind of play the way you normally would, have everything muted, and you can immediately, after the set is over, access the VOD for the stream that's still going on through the Twitch channel. And, or just go back on the YouTube mode, or YouTube mode? Wow. Brain.
Yeah, that one. Go back in the
what
YouTube mode.
You're here.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Yeah.
Who?
Got released from work early.
Let's go.
And then my body said no. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna keep playing Hades then.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead. Yeah.
Be free.
Be free. Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I have to check and see if the people who wanted their money actually joined the match.
Oh my god.
True. Also true. Oh my god.
We're regressing as a player base.
You know, I wonder sometimes.
Smile. Okay.
You two enjoy. Later.
Take care.
See you later.
Alright. Waiting for this last gamer to get their form in. Got another new friend.
Huzzah.
And then,
Content. Okay. To fix the VOD from time.
Also, actually, I'll just write this down in the channel so I don't forget it later. I think, for whatever reason, last week's Get Great didn't get a... uploaded to YouTube, or like streamed to YouTube, so there's no VOD there. From what I saw.
Last week's is what? 20?
20th.
Should be there.
Yeah. What's it
I
take?
know it's not in the live, but it should be in the
Was it already
videos, 'cause
uploaded? Did I miss it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it already, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is, no, that's public, yeah. Because I got scuffed. I started it before I did the thing.
Yeah.
Like, oops. Okay, well.
Komodo, all it takes. Game?
He said.
Oh boy. My connection explode?
Your connection explode.
I don't have these. Whoops.
Oh.
But yeah, just upload it to the funny form in the Vodigi channel.
Yeah.
It's a DPS.
Uploaded. The dang. Oh, yes, it is a DPS.
I'm not doing
They
that.
can. This is amazing.
I didn't jump
They
cancel
can-
that?
okay. Wait. It was you versus Rays and Brian. So I reviewed that this past week. And my gamer Rays man cannot stay on the ground.
Why would you ever want to stay on the ground? I forgot it's an anti-player that was multi-hit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a... I thought I would get him, but I'm fat. Okay.
You are quite large. Hello. Hello.
Too early. Do we know? Are we an hour?
Wow. That was the pixel height for that must be insane. I don't think we know. I don't think we know. I don't think we know.
I might be a little mean.
Is that a light feedback right there? Or
No, that was me just failing.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Understand. In Georgia? Buddy, if only you knew. That means to say yes.
I am Georgia.
A lot of the gamers here are actually East Coast.
Alrighty, and perfect. You'll be a good match for the other gamer. So
Let me hop into the video game.
that helps.
Put this up. You
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think 60% of Georgia lives in the general Atlanta area at this point. It's
True.
A lot. In Atlanta, not currently. We used to a little bit, but it's kind of fallen through. There will be a side event at a major at the end of October, and I'll be the person running that unless things go terribly wrong. So if you know where Climax of Night is, or if you don't, look up Climax of Night. It's a bracket, or well, it's a French bread bracket, but we're one of the side brackets that will get run. It's northeast Atlanta, kind of 10-20 minutes outside the perimeter. It's pretty neat, and we should be on Saturday. Yeah. Okay, matchups out. Just do a little bit more QM. Yeah, we used to have a local, and then a handful of things happened. A lot of people's life got in the way, and so we just couldn't get enough people to consistently come. So it was a little pain. We might be able to get it start going again. I know Chef Boy was talking about it, but now Chef Boy's not playing this game anymore.
Where?
Oh, for Climax. Maybe we can get something going after Climax, especially if there's a decent chunk of local people who pull up for that. But yeah, Georgia's got a small but very strong scene. Who's pinged me? No one wants to play the game. Oh. So yeah, CCT is always if you're unaware, so I am your local dunce and the person with me is JP.
Hi.
So you'll see both of us play there.
We're doing this thing in there. Never knew TV.
I fed so hard. Bro, I won 2 games and threw them both. That was crazy.
Though. They were your games. it was pretty free.
I love lose the set. You just look at me and you're like, what happened? I just shrug. Just
I wait. I was dead. I was dead.
Oh, I didn't need that level 3. It's fine. Solo gaming indeed. Mies also got hella hoed that bracket. You like watching it back, having him told me he wasn't getting his butt bomber, and just seeing every time he got counter hit as Bella, I'm like, I understand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what? That was not a whip finish. I really thought you do shot. She left. You run bomber, right? My bad. Really? My medium did come out. You wouldn't kill him, would you? He's done nothing wrong. You wouldn't kill him, would you? Why did I take backwards? No, not respecting anything. No car? Why did that beat my 2LK? Oh, you were just faster. Heck on.
One more time.
No, just need to go forward.
Make it forward, guys. Action.
Sick and tired of these L-bomb players. This. Hit me again. Wait, did I not get killed this game? Am I crazy? I'm crazy. Okay, yeah, no, we're just... I understand. Wow, they approach and I call L-bomber. That one? Okay. Well, you just tagged in your DP assist. What do you expect to happen? TP assist, get on here. I don't even know what that was supposed to be. I gotta spend 3. Yeah. Scalpels? No. Okay, yeah. I didn't get my recall. Level 5. No, just level 3. Okay, I'm playing Bayo into DP assist. I gotta learn this. Jump-ins are not necessarily my friend.
They're not. They're not necessary.
Too slow. Oh, you wake up the jump. What are you doing? I gotta jump. Okay. I didn't want that dash in, but anyway. Please just kill me. Bop. Why? Literally could have just killed me with level 3. I'm not getting my recalls. After. I don't know what's going on.
One more time. It all depends on your skill. Action.
roll.
No.
That's
Tech 4 get hit. Oh, okay. I'm just not.
that's what it is.
I don't know about TG. Right, L bomber. What are you doing all that for? Is this gonna make issue? I don't think so. Really? That's the buff. Okay, cool. Why does that hit so high? Now we gotta go, Zill. One day I'll know how to play that character into DP assists. But it is not this day.
Not this day. Had to fix my audio real quick because it was crackling like crazy. Smile. Little extremity difference. Going game. There we go. Now it's on some of my ears.
Let's go. Okay.
Nice throw.
I'd be very surprised if you could two-touch with that team without a counter hit or like a burst somewhere.
The Bayo Eliza?
No, the two-touching a duo with Zillow's team. With Dahlia Point.
Oh, definitely, surely.
Asher versus...
Round start, it's probably possible.
Without any burst or counter hit?
I'm sure it's possible. I believe. If you believe, you can do it. I would say it's that. Yeah, you might have to tag to arguably double does a bit more damage.
I mean, even if you do that, just like, I don't know. Don't think it...
Maybe in the open lobby from 8. Oh, I see.
Okay. No, no, I'm
They
not a
had the
believer.
whole
Not from round
Get
start.
Great channel list minimized. Wow. Oh. Pings. Gerboa.
Oh,
They
okay.
got family stuff. They'll be incapacitated for an hour.
Well,
Smile.
apologies at Asher.
Glad you made it. Now get out.
Yeah.
Oops. Your opponent is not not available right now. Let's leave a message.
That sucks.
Oh yeah, I'm a little tagged to Val and switch back
Okay.
somehow.
So then we got Maid versus Brain. No, not Maid first. Not Maid first. I can count. Okay, so we got an intermediate open lobby, preferably towards the beginner end of intermediate, kind of just starting to get used to doing resets and that whole shebang. If anyone is interested.
Shield teal. Okay.
That's you. Oh, I need to.
Komodo's White Dragon could be
Could be.
be you. Could be me. It could
I-
even be.
I'm not so sure about that one.
No, I'm not down.
I don't know about that one.
Damn. With cast. I don't know about that.
All right, Shield Tell, or the Shield Teal, please hop on in.
The gamer is here.
And
What is there? What
Yeah.
is there?
nobody else is here.
Oh,
I'll do a bit of games.
what it?
Just get an idea
180.
of how you're playing, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. How do you think about the game?
Yeah, solo bail.
If they play a team, I'm probably not going to do solo because ratio is really annoying to learn the game.
Ratio is mucho scuffed. That's for sure. A 5 sure. They are
Yeah, well,
Bella Bayo.
and they're trying to figure out a third.
Then unsure. Cool. Okay.
Running wide.
What about it? Umbrella.
Below.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna get you.
Let's do this.
I'll do the H drill. Nah,
Yeah.
H drills. Go. And Shadow's where it's at.
I know, but they were talking about
Like
maybe
for
trying to play Beowulf without a resource assist, so I figured I would play
Ah,
similar.
understandable. Understandable. I like the purple.
I do already like the spacing you're pressing your 2LK at. Okay. Aggressive.
First slam. Hey. Bonk. Bah. Oh, that just killed. I don't know for sure.
You're down back.
No. Oh, that's right down back. Again. Oh, we're pressing. Be careful about pressing and getting hit. Not something we do, gamer. Bonk.
Taking back into the corner.
Should take out of the corner.
Came
Get
in
out of the
swinging.
situation.
Right, push blocking.
JLK on the flank. Forward. Oh, we're
Nice
Switch afraid to commit.
Yeah.
Too high.
Doing it on lights is a little bit different.
And the teacher.
That hit cross.
That hit cross up. Mile.
Whoops.
Level 3, we sent it! Full?
Unfortunately,
Bonk.
if you don't force them to block the first bit. But yeah, so...
Big ol' panic loop.
And I understand the hesitancy, but once you're at risk, so it's like you're playing neutral and you're pretty confidently checking my approaches, which is good, but the second you were in disadvantage, you kind of just locked down.
Running wide.
We're
Oh,
gonna
that's
get
not...
you.
You didn't lock in, you locked out. Can't believe it.
Yeah, it was just... And I'm not going to say blocking the overhead is easy, but you did not change your defense from down back until you tried pressing, and then you didn't try pressing... Well, I don't know if you tried pressing your reversal, or if you just had a good counter hit. You just tried to use your throw vulnerable one.
Classic blitzer. Easy peasy.
Overhead. See? It's not easy to block.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, got free. For the water ball. You should care about our chair a little bit though.
Chair and these
Chair's an important function.
wolf shoots are scaring me a little bit. Am I up for it didn't come out?
This What?
Sad. Okay.
Wait, that is his. Where you been, gamer? Full screen Call of DPSs is not a habit to get used to.
A little too early. I was blocking overhead.
Wow.
Ciao.
I for gore. That just like, goes from 5 ever away. Ball, ball, ball.
Do you know? Pretty sure you could have.
You should be. Yeah, this is not. So, I'm gonna tell you right now that this is not a gameplay loop that you should be getting yourself into. Mostly because the opponent can take away for free, and just because they attack doesn't mean it's your turn. Exactly like that. So, your opponent, you gotta do something to catch your opponent on the wake up, sure, but that doesn't always mean that it's your turn. That's you taking a chance, taking a risk. So if your opponent came up with a better solution, you are definitely perishing.
So at least for your Beowulf, I haven't necessarily seen it for the other characters just yet, but for your Beowulf, your combos are consistent enough. You need to start going for resets more. And that's part of what like the transition to intermediate is starting to go, oh, I know I can't kill with this hit.
Running wide.
I want to reset this before their undizzy is full. Otherwise, if you reset me the ways you did without doing a full combo first, you could have killed me 2 or 3 hits earlier. I also don't see you like just
that matters a lot.
greed for hype and neutral.
Hype is an important function for the wolf character.
Because now I get to do this. And you're
That's
dead.
a lot of damage. Philippines, wow. Bonk. Boosh. Easy peasy.
Also, your neutral has a lot of just jump at people.
Wow.
And that one?
You know. -2 hard to deal with. If you're Umbrella and you're in the Ravenous mode, the button you'd be pressing, not that one, it would be 2P. Definitely 2P, even 5LP because that's a little bit faster. 2K is too slow. A lot of our punch moves are entirely accelerated. Ooh,
That's not sure pickup.
that's not the one. Dip play. Uh oh. You 2 HP that.
Yeah, command throw again. Command throw again. That's a good place to
I
use
will
that.
say, empty jumping is a very good habit to get into, but
Oops.
what a combo! I can't believe it confirmed. Actually, just like what?
Yeah, I do like that you're mixing up. I don't necessarily like that incoming.
Again.
I would prefer you do something that keeps a little more advantage for you.
Yeah.
Oh, she was on.
Nope.
I have a command throw too.
For friend grabs.
But so, some of the things I'm noticing, a lot of your characters, for the most part, are very jump happy on their approach. It's not necessarily a bad habit, but it's something to keep note of. Some of your characters are really good at kind of just walking at people and using grounded options to react to what they're doing, so that's more similar to how I'm playing the Beowulf right now, where I'm kind of just walking and trying to fish to react to something you do. And I just don't want you to overemphasize one specific aspect, because then it makes you very easy to counterplay. Yep, grounded. Immediately I was looking for you to jump so I could press this.
Confirm. Soft knockdown. TBH, if you want to go for the gameplay loop, doing soft knockdown with Beowulf is extremely strong because it's hard to contest. Harder to contest than just Rippy and then they tech out for free because then you lose all of your advantage state.
Yeah. If you want to play a tech chase game plan, doing throw stance and then getting forward throw,
That's
not a bad
8. Up.
That's very brave to press there.
We forgot where we are in the combo, I think. Oh. Eight.
I think we also just gotta be push blocking more in general. Assist?
Yeah, she didn't need it.
Oh, still on cooldown.
She's still on cooldown. She just left the screen at that point. We gotta confirm that, brother. Confirm.
Okay.
I guess. I guess so. Repeat. Confirm that.
2 out of range. Okay.
Well, you weren't, so dash up 2 HP and fireball. Okay. It's hard though.
Mashing? Okay.
Mashing.
Oh,
I will note
I
that
should have killed me there.
don't. You
Dynamo.
that you were dead. You actually would have dead. Yeah, you were dead. Just because you got hit doesn't mean that you immediately need to spend the bar to try to get out of the situation. Just being in the observable universe is fine enough too. That's all three.
So, that's a little bit of awareness. You 100% could have killed me there. And so, in the first place, I don't think the diamond drop reset was necessary. I think you had the damage to kill me there. If not, after diamond drop, you universally can get a dynamo afterwards. And then after that dynamo, you can get a 6 heavy punch.
Yeah.
And I think just the dynamo in and of itself should have been enough to kill me after the diamond drop. But if not, I'm pretty sure the 6 heavy punch would have sealed the deal
That
afterwards.
definitely would have stuff to do right there. Right at the end.
But yeah, I highly recommend a healthy dose of push block as part of your defense.
I'm in the zone. I'm in the ready for opponent zone. Big set.
Okay,
The stream.
sending that. So yeah, that is one of the last. Yep. grab stance enders you should do when you don't hype. I would even do this one. That one's better in the corner because you get tech chase. Otherwise, I would just do the press.
I traded. Good. There you go. Hard knockdown. Numb. But you,
Are you still swinging?
I think you're still good.
That did not work the way I thought it would.
Vanguard, you see.
Back into the corner. Nice.
Out in the world, Ruber. Man. I would encourage practicing the 3-hit punches into JHP rather than going straight for the Levy Master JLP button. Because understanding the function of just pressing the JLP is kind of difficult.
So yeah. So be very careful about her approaches. Fuqua is really good at just sharking you for trying to land on her. She has 3 different really good anti-airs. And so that's kind of one of the things where it's like, start paying a little bit more attention to when you were jumping. I really liked what you did on Beowulf after I started talking about that, where I was deliberately sitting there waiting for you to jump, and you kind of just shimmied and then hit me with a hop dash, and I was not ready for it in the slightest. And so it's just having the awareness to kind of like think about your offense, or just think about your neutral in general, and try not to always choose the same options. But overall, I think the biggest things for improvement for you currently are going to be learning, start delving into a little bit more variety of routes or combo knowledge. So like I was talking about with Bella, understanding what you get off of your command throws, to that extent, and not even necessarily going into character specifics, but just figuring out the universal stuff, kind of build up that repertoire. For the characters, especially the ones who you're a lot more comfortable with, start experimenting with resets. It can be even, like for Beowulf, it can even be as simple as, I know this combo isn't going to kill, so I'm going to do Blitzer Loop like once or twice into OTG with 2 medium kick, and then do Grendel Press, even uncharged. Because uncharged, it's still your turn, you're +2 or +3.
Yeah, +2/3, yeah.
And it's not going to be the best mix in the world. It's not like Ruby approved, so to speak, but it's good enough for you to get a feel for like what that flow of the game is like. And versus your opponents, they won't be doing the proper responses to it. Like you'll start getting a feel for it, and then once the mix feels a little bit weak or you want to learn something better, you can start learning like the tournament practical reset points. And start like just kind of understanding more and more about the game, more and more about what your characters are looking to do, where they're looking to reset, and why certain points might be stronger than others. But so it's just kind of like getting used to adding resets. You don't need to worry about the fine details right now, and just pick and choose 1 or 2 resets. If you saw what I was doing, I was even just doing like a blitzer loop into jab, high-low throw. I was just restanding you and then forcing you to hold something. There's no safe jump, there's no nothing to it, it's just, I'm making you guess. It's not pretty, but it works. And so, again, just kind of figure out 1 or 2 resets you like, and just start using those. Get used to playing the game of, I got this hit, look at your meter, look at their health bar, pay attention to the ratio, and ask yourself, do I think this can kill? Or will this not kill? If the answer is yes, finish the combo, try and kill them. If the answer is no, go for a reset, and then play it again the next time you get the hit. It's like, okay, this time, look at my meter, look at their health, look at the ratio, can I kill? And you kind of just keep going on with that. So those 2 things in terms of just learning a couple more routes and resets, and you can slowly build those up over time. It's just encouraging you to start experimenting. And then the other thing on defense is I want to encourage you to push block more. I feel like that'll make your defense a decent bit stronger. And that's one of the annoying things about having like myself or playing versus myself or JP as an open lobby. I tried to take it a little easy, but part of the reason we've like broken these into tiers is as advanced players, we just have an understanding of how to make our offense significantly more obnoxious to deal with than players you'd normally deal with. So don't feel super bad about kind of getting stuck in the corner. But I was definitely kind of just gunning for, I know you're going to let me stay close to you because you're not push blocking, and so I'm just going to kind of catch you trying to press. So a little bit more patience and just opting into blocking and push blocking, getting this character away from you, is a very strong defensive habit I would encourage you to experiment with more. Those are my biggest takeaways.
Pretty much just
And for the record, because I also know there's another new goober around, if y'all have any questions in regards to like this, either after watching and the stream's still up and you ask in chat, or if you're watching at a later time or thinking about it at a later time and just like, what about this? What about that? Feel free to send us a ping, or if, God forbid, something I says does not make sense, by all means shoot us a ping. I will gladly try and re-explain or reword something. This is a learning resource. If what I'm saying is not making sense for any reason, please let me know. Otherwise, we kind of end up just both wasting our time a little bit. Let's make this the most effective it can possibly be. Not be offended if you're like, dude, what
are you talking about? Like, I probably didn't say that right. Here.
Alrighty, let's get you out of here and let's get a maid. And
that's also another open lobby. Wait, someone claimed?
Brain. H-Man.
Also Brain.
Also Brain.
I saw it earlier and I was just like, what?
Alright.
Yeah.
We got a maid in here. Where's an H-Man?
Mate with the mate. Mate with the mate.
Probably be mental stacked. Yeah, that happens. I get you.
Play more slowly. Oh shit. H-Mat is back. Said, let me fly the plane in. Let me fly the plane into Get Gr8 real quick. Let me just go back at the sky.
Why aren't you a Peacock player? Could be the Avery, or not Avery. Could be the Airshow George assistant drawer.
Woo! 2 HP.
That's a goofy assist.
Nope. What's the second guess right there?
Nice.
That is confirmed. That shadow is off limits now. That shadow's off limits now. Okay. Honestly, would not have reset here.
I would have preferred you reset with the Elcon behind you.
Yeah.
Just done low throw.
It's a lot more. Wow, nice call out. You got high low throw having the L clone out like that, and it's a lot more layered. So you can. Nice confirm.
No.
I think we didn't know where we were going a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, we did E-break. Oh, sad. It's my counter hit combo. We missed the fireball afterwards. And now
I would have just done SPO,
Well,
I think.
I also would have done SPO. That was very expensive.
Well, also, I think SPO just works better there.
Yeah, SPO works a lot better.
One thing I will say, Made, I think you could learn the 2 medium punch side swap stuff with your assist. Like,
Yeah. Up.
just the classic
dash.
2 medium punch and making a sweep or not and call your assist behind you.
Mm-mm.
It's very effective. And it's like, it's a reset point you can throw in anywhere. So if you're ever in those like really weird situations where you're like, this is awkward, I don't have a good reset point from here. That's never a bad one. And it's like if they block it, they're blocking Dragon Bite. You're just smiling. That assist is pretty good.
Not check. All right, so we talked about last time. If you're gonna up forward, do a fireball, you have to be very careful because you might get smoked for it. That's super jump kind of nullifies that a little bit more. That makes it a lot safer for you. But you don't just do that off rip because you might die like this. Well, that's our turn. Yep. Did respect that?
no,
Oh,
jump
reset.
kick.
Oh, that was we missed it. Not the greatest time to press. Ba ba ba. Boosh. JLK.
Oh, no.
JLK. Retreat. You almost had it. You almost had the first bait.
Let's block the chair.
Block. Too late of a JLK. Should have done a little bit earlier.
Also, if you're looking for a slightly more aggressive option, up forward jump light punch if you know they're in range is a really strong thing.
5 sure. Real good.
Pretty much fortune jump light punch.
Hey.
Oh, it was nice on you.
Hey. Python. I missed when that was a crumple.
Wait, the beam was a crumple?
No,
Or Python.
the
Or not Python, yeah.
the chair dance. Yeah. That's what chair dance was crumple. I was dumb. Big dumb stupid. Miss this kind of action. It's not like we're gone. You could just hop back in there. You're going back to Leela's weeklies. You still does the thing. Okay, 5 HK is reserved for moments that are like a lot further away from there. That 2 HP though was goated. Nice job.
SPO?
Okay, I think we're thinking about what we're trying to do. But.
Get your turn.
Okay, it worked out. It was a little scuffs, but. Ooh, same side. Mixy Wixie.
Yeah,
Molotov.
if you do it after the overhead.
Yeah.
Good
Nice
defense.
block. Well, that was not your time to press, though. if you're blocking the north block, it's not your turn anymore. Tag the assist, though, I agree. Ooh. I hate this first bait, and I've told you before. Get it out of your system. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay.
And one
What the-
thing you can do versus bans and other tall characters, forward jump light punch is an instant overhead. So you can do 9 jump light punch M dive and get an instant overhead on those characters. I know for a fact it works on Big Band and Eliza. I can't remember who else is tall enough for it.
Oh, nice grab. What a call out. Sheesh. H-Man is not the spawn guy. Spawn guy is a ace detective. Yeah. A. A. Bando.
So, what's really interesting to me is, Maid, you're like... And I know part of it is just the matchup, but you are heavily in control of neutral, you just don't seem to know how to survive disadvantaged states. And again, part of it is just the matchup. That's what HMAD's team is built to do. It's built to put you in a really awful situation and then just end the game there. But that's happened consistently both times you've lost. It's like, you're doing your thing, you're doing your thing, you're doing your thing, and then all of a sudden, oh, I got hit. Oh, I'm in the corner. Oh, I never left this corner.
Nice open. And it's like, oh no, what do I do? Quit. That was interesting.
That one felt pretty seeable.
Not something I would commit to because it only works on almost everybody. Hard knockdown, what do you do? Yeah, okay. Your fireball was a risk, TBH.
Yes.
But, yeah.
Take space, take
I
space.
also,
To get you. Yep. Hit the assist.
it's fine, it's fine. Nah,
Yeah,
jumpy.
these
No, do one
fireballs.
fireball. That one fireball.
This fireball's got a
That's punishing. Yep.
tech out. No, run away. Tech out and run away.
No, but then we run back. But then we come back in. Fireball away from it. Fireball away. Fireball away. Fireball away. Yes. Fireball away. It's fine. You avoid that. Yeah. Fine. Yeah.
Hit that assist.
Cover all the your turn.
So, right now, Maid, I'd be very careful with how you're calling Swiggly, because a game plan you can have is just to secure neutral, only save yours for counter calls. Especially because you know you can protect yours. Also, wait, you could have BFF. That's... No, you were too close to the singer. Never mind.
Too close. Yeah. They're too close.
Or not BFF, but Daisy.
Yeah. Oh my. This anti character.
Kill. No.
That's autopilot. Nonetheless. Nice tech.
Halt.
What a confirm. What a confirm. Okay. Perfect. I think the awkward part is like just hitting the down back in front of the opponent. Oh my god, Scooch. Nicely done though. Like group control is getting a lot better, but like on offense it's very awkward.
So you have so much time after that Daisy when you have OTG. I would just get a full charge. That sucks.
Yikes. Nice adjustment. We rode for the reset. Okay.
Nice.
You're blocking. Yeah. Nicely done.
And so, like, it's better than getting hit. But if you're jumping to avoid the throws, especially Wolf Shoot, try and start thinking, recognizing that and going, neutral jumper up forward. Because then it's just significantly easier to get that counter hit. You still could have, if you were like cracked, you could have done dive kick on reaction to your up back button and gotten a combo, but that's hard. That's really hard. You have to know.
Ooh, you yumping against the big ban A-Train is not totally ideal.
Even,
like,
so, jumping
take your
against Air Blitzer, you've got a ton of anti-airs.
Yeah, there's a lot of anti-airs, but you gotta be careful about the approach.
Snap in the band, honestly. Next hit you get.
I would also send the ban. Yeah, true. Get ban in here. Yeah, overcommitment.
Bonk.
Bonk. A. Oh, Mixie Wixie. Caught your ankles right there.
And I know I've talked about it before, but I'm missing a distinct lack of 2LK for this Fuko character.
It's because they got smoked earlier because they tried to pressed it at inopportune moments on their offense, so it's that smoked, so they stopped trying. Whoa, she's thin. Nice tech.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They missed the
Yeah, you can't do this versus this character.
You can't just do that.
It's a very dangerous game to play. They also have red light, green light. Yep, panic.
They did,
It
yeah.
happens. Again, HMAD's team is built to do that to people, so it's just like... Yeesh. And the panic and adds despair.
Where's your U block origin that I've been telling you about? Snipes the ads, I swear. What's the skippy of it?
So it's so again, like your neutral obviously it's not perfect, but it does not feel like the problem. Like you are controlling the pace of the game a lot. There were a couple things I was talking about. So like in the situation where they're banned and your squiggly was bleeding, I honestly would have preferred you not use your squiggly assist that much proactively. Because you could have just played to get your red life back and just build meter while playing neutral. And anytime they call bans, then you could call your assist and protect it. But instead you were kind of calling it, risking it getting chunked while it was still at half health. HMAD wasn't necessarily focused on bonking it, so you didn't get that punished. But like, neutral details are a bit more like that. Where I feel like you are struggling is running your advantage state, because the block strings you choose tend to give up your turn, and especially if you don't have your assist, you kind of don't know what to do past that point, because you're usually like safe block string, safe block string, safe block string, special plus assist, dragon bite's doing its thing, I get to run in and run an offense again, which in and of itself is not bad. If that is your only offense, it becomes a problem, especially when you all of a sudden lack the assist. And then the other side to that, I think, is also your disadvantage is... I feel like you just use your tools in really strange situations. Mostly where you choose to press versus push block. Again, like especially versus Beowulf, if you actually block Beowulf, push blocking him eliminates so much of his follow-up offense, unless he really overcommits. And then you get used to that, and like I was saying, if you know they start kind of trying to cheat their way back in with Wolf Shoot, all of a sudden you start going, they're doing this a lot. Instead of up backing, I'm gonna neutral jump. I neutral jump over it, and get a fat Fukua jump heavy kick on this character, or even a falling jump heavy punch, depending on the timing. Like, you can smoke them. That's... Don't do that. I was like, there are many options. So the so for Beowulf has a lot of block stun on most of his stuff. It's really hard for him to push block bait you. Especially for the important things. His low 2LK and his hop dash overheads have a lot of block stun. You can pretty consistently push block those on reaction. In my experience, at least. And obviously sometimes you're going to get got, but there's a lot. And part of it is also just getting into the habit. So it's like, if I'm reacting to the overhead, I'm already understanding the overhead's coming, I've reacted to it, and I'm already like preemptively push blocking because I've reacted to it, essentially. I was like, they can't bail out of that overhead anymore. The low is a bit harder, but yeah, it's a lot. And again, it really shuts down their offense. 2LK, I'm gonna like, it is harder. You can up forward over it depending on the timing, but it's kind of big, so it's hard. Especially for Squiggly. Fukua's up forward's a little bit better. Squiggly sticks her toes out. So you've kind of got all that, but just like for a lot of HMAD's team, it felt like a bit more patience, good push blocks, and using Absolute Guard will shut down a lot of what they're trying to do. And then eventually they're at a space where you can start fighting your way out a bit more. But if you're talking about, because we're also gonna need to kill a little bit of time anyway, I can go into replay takeover and
Replay takeover.
because this game was tough. This is the game I remember where you just
Yep, just ran to the corner and then we didn't.
So,
escape.
yeah. So
Right, yeah.
this is just hard. And like if you want to talk about defensive options here, you can absolute guard the assist.
Yeah.
It's usually it's a I don't know if I want to describe it as low risk, low reward. It is the safest option. It's relatively easy to counterplay, and you're still kind of giving Beowulf a chance afterwards, but you're giving them a chance afterwards without their assist. And so it's like you're going, I'm keeping myself safe for now and threatening PBGC, so they still have to worry about that. But they have a very clearly defined, yeah. But so like here, even if you block the low, I'm push blocking it poorly. That's so crazy that the assist eats that. But so like you've got options like that, and then you can up back afterwards. So you get caught here. It happens. Loki, I love that you did this.
High key after you jumped, because you dodged the wolf shoot just fine.
Yes.
You were still punishable, so you can punish that. JHK that.
so-
You don't have to wait to. You don't gotta wait for that. That's why JHK is really good.
Or, right. Let me take over. Bleh. There we go. You kind of got to be on top of it for this specific situation, but yeah, it's...
This grab though was it's crazy.
Yeah.
But
And I know we've talked about this before.
yeah.
So, I'm not super opposed to setting up this clone here. Using it instantly, definitely not my cup of tea. Can I hold this? How does play takeover work with clones?
You would have to catch
There
it
we go.
as she's doing the motion. Yeah. There you go.
Bonk. And like I would do something like that and threaten mix behind it.
Yeah. The shadows there's for the thread for the layers.
But
like,
then
just
then
something
you
invisible.
can genuinely just like I'm talking about 2LK. Like this is a situation where you just like you could stagger it and hit confirm.
It's real good.
It's +6. They have to push block you out, and if you start learning to call out push block habits, all of a sudden you dash back in and it's your turn because you were +6, and then all of a sudden they put themselves in 25 frames of block stuff. Yeah. Sometimes you get
That low bug is real good. Even if you get it on hit, which is just half the frame data, it's still really good.
talking about pressing in weird spots. No.
We don't do that. We don't do that. Nope. That's a no-no.
Good no burst. Up forward is an aggressive choice here.
Yeah, it's an aggressive choice. And go for grippy afterwards. It's kind of.
And you choose it again. Get caught. Also, on top of always pressing a button when you do this. So, I mean, what are your options besides... You can just sit here. You could just stand here, be patient.
Or, yeah.
You can
don't
stay
have to-
grounded. Like, you have plenty of options.
Yeah.
If you want to be really cheeky, you can try and start cheating some charge in their face. That's
True.
risky, and you're kind of calling them out on not being ready for it. But so it's like, especially if you're going to like always pressing here Like, I would try and mix things up, but like, almost everyone presses here. So you getting push block back to this corner all of a sudden puts you in a really awkward situation. Yeah, so this is a good push block. I don't necessarily hate, like, in a vacuum, this is not a bad response. The problem is, and I'm sure HMAT already knows this about you, because this is a hard call out. Just making a wall with jump light kick. They know you're gonna out forward and you're gonna land with a 5. You do not always need to press. Again, like JP was talking about earlier, doing a throw is our gamers are ready. Okay.
Hey.
So it's just a lot about not being predictable. But so in the same vein, so it's like we have to have this conversation with Koala. Like I was trying to have this conversation with Koala. You were there when I was on comms with you for RTR. Where it's just like, how do win? And it's just kind of like taking a very broad view back and going, what situations are happening a lot?
Why not?
Are they leading to consistently bad positions for me? And what are my other options? And genuinely, like, even if you think it's stupid, if you think there's an inkling it might work, or there's like some very niche scenarios it might work, feel free to give it a shot. Especially in replay takeover. Like, if you're in replay takeover and you're like, this crackhead idea might just work, just try. That's part of why I play the way I do, because I've just done a ton of really weird stuff. And like, wait, what do you mean Parasol 5 Heavy Punch? Like, just works sometimes.
Yeah, great. We'll go button right there.
Yeah, it's a pretty good button. Or the same way, so like I was talking with y'all earlier, it's like, I will use Squiggly Stand Heavy Kick to anti-air Philia. This was just a random thought. I'm like, she's stubby. She can't really deal with this. And it started to work. And it's like, you know what? If I know what this Philly is doing, I can do it. And I'm Squiggly, so I can stancel even if I'm wrong. It's like, you learn, and again, sometimes you'll be like, this is really niche, but it's good information to have. I think you're a demon. It's a pretty specific call out. If they press heavy punch and it's spaced right, you're probably dead. But if they're pressing their jump lights, it works. It works like a charm. It's great. I love it.
Yeah, she squooshes down, so it's a decent avoidance, anti-air sort of thing.
But yeah, and then my brain, like, I might just understand those situations a little bit better. But so it's like, just try things genuinely. If you especially if you feel like you're stuck and you don't know what a better answer is, you might as well get some data and just be like, what if this works? What if this works? What if this works? And then you slowly kind of understand, it's like, oh, I can be looking to do this instead. I can be looking to do this instead. And you just understand your options. Because the first part about rock, paper, scissors is if you don't understand how to throw rock, you're either losing or tying and there's no winning. You have to figure out the winning option. And nothing in this game is solved like that. There will always be a response. This game is not that brutal. If it were, no one would play it. That's not a game. Or that's not a multiplayer game, at least.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello. Did.
Alright. Now we got our last gamers in here, and we're going back up to beginner.
Beginner.
We got, I think, 2 new faces, so this will be fun.
Yeah, 2 new faces. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's, and especially once you start, like, this game, a lot of this game is just like situational recognition, and all of a sudden something you learn for one matchup or one specific assist, it's kind of like, oh, I deal with brass like this. But they're using LNL like brass. This probably works here too. and like you just start building all of that knowledge. It's very useful, and it's the way to think about a game in order to learn. You can't just be defeatist, go like, man, I can't figure this out. It's just kind of like encourage curiosity in this game. Like, there's so much left to figure out in this game. There's so many whack things. Just try.
It's crazy. The game is not solved. Everybody's like, I solved the matchup. Like, no, you didn't. You definitely did not.
My favorite part, like, JP is also one of the people who really very much thinks like this, and so it's really funny playing against them. And I'm like, and sometimes you learn, okay, this line of decisions just doesn't work. I forget who I was yelling at about this a week or two ago, but I'm like, Squiggly cannot jump at Fuqua. No line leads to a winning scenario for Squiggly. I've tried. Oh, you press jump medium punch to air stall and bait out the grounded button? What if they just press H drill afterwards and catch you anyway, and there's nothing you can do to avoid it? It's just kind of like... And then you learn, like, okay, I need to think about this matchup differently. And so it's like, sometimes things are not always going to work, and you have to learn, I'm not going to put myself in this situation. It's a little bit different for, like, getting hit, so how having to deal with Beowulf. Ooh. But, yeah. So, alrighty. What do we got here? What are we working with?
Philip Band classic. We got Marie Annie. Ooh.
Pop, pop, pop.
We can do some buttons. Oh, air dash in. We tried. Flash jab. Well, beginning to the combo.
Still figuring stuff out.
Feeling it out, feeling it out. We found the assist button though. Oh, that was almost a bomb mode. Okay.
Bunk.
Oh my god, punch. Ah, I know what you're going for. Need the jump cancel.
Alright.
It's there, it's there, it's there. Reset.
Oh, the good old days.
A. It's basically there. But yeah, your system. We had your sister. Would actually help you out a little bit. Ooh, it's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. It's almost there. Oh, after the blue stick, you can confirm into pillar creation. Hit the 2 bar right there. Easy confirm.
Alright, but yeah, seeing the beginnings are up for both players. A little bit of consistency, but that just comes with time. There was a time, oh my god, 5 years ago, where Crank was telling me to do my combos. 5 years ago? Ugh.
Oh man.
It's just, whenever you feel like putting in the time, boot up QM, or not QM, no, do not boot up QM, boot up training mode. And just being like, for me, it was always, I'm gonna put on an album. I'm gonna just turn my brain off for like 30... Well, turn my brain off is the wrong phrase, but I'm gonna just kind of like focus on this, not think about other things, and just see if I can iron out a little bit more consistency. Okay. Just sticking with the Marie.
But I've seen Asher on QM. I recognize his face. Ooh, DP. But okay.
Grippy?
I'll confirm we could just hit the like button actually with Marie. Grab buttons, grab buttons, grab buttons. Punch! What a DP. Nicely done. Ooh, armor move.
Cheeky little check. I like the spacing on the jump heavy.
Nice HK.
Footsies.
Footsies. 2 HP. You can punish that. You press the light button instead. You don't have to jump. Take note if you see your opponent do any heavy moves, you actually press a button right against it. Notice it takes a little bit of time for that move to end.
Yeah. Part of it's how the matchup goes, but one thing to maybe start thinking about is how much exactly you're running away, Asher. You're starting to get yourself in the corner a good bit. Up back button. Throw. Take the corner. I agree. You liking what I'm seeing? Oh, big metal fist.
Punch. Grippy, a little too fast.
Ba 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 booey.
Yeah. Band skips ratios.
Alrighty. Definitely still getting a feel for our characters and their buttons, getting a feel for the combos. But I'm not seeing a lot of the like really concerning stuff. Kind of depends a little bit on character. We haven't gotten to see the band too much, but y'all are keeping yourselves pretty safe on block for the most part.
Make it flashy, guys. Action.
Ooh, airball. Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, pressing.
Jibby. Airball approach is not the worst thing in the world. It's a little bit easier if you're closer to your opponent, though.
For
Yeah, like that, yeah.
For Asher, I would probably recommend using the laser skeleton a little bit more. It shuts down a lot of space. What a chab.
Ooh, what a fight. A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure. Don't like that. Do you have the stream open?
Oh, you're done.
Oh.
Huh?
Ooh, we're out of the corner? Okay. What? 2 HP. What is 2 HP?
The
Should be
enemy
anti-air?
anti-air, yeah.
No, I know. You should have never shown me. Bong. Hard knockdown, yeah. Setup. Cool. Oh, we're pressing. Oh, we're pressing.
So I know Jerboa was asking which buttons are the pretty solid ones for press neutral. You're doing a good job of a lot of the ones I expect to see. Another one I would recommend using a bit more on Philia is her jump medium punch, especially when you're able to land on someone. Good check on the armor. Landing on someone with her jump medium punch is a very strong jump in. A lot of Philias will also kind of like air dash around with it, so just instant air dash forward or backwards and use it to kind of close off that space. It's very matchup dependent exactly how useful it is, but it could be something for you to experiment around with. Her air hairballs are pretty solid from mobility, especially if you have your air dash available to get out of them. Could be worth dabbling with a little bit longer, but overall I like a lot of what I'm seeing in terms of like choices for what the Philia is doing. We haven't seen the band as much. From what I've seen, I want to tell you to tone down the brasses already. We'll see if we see more of that, but it is a big risk. For Asher, I think to think about, I don't know if I've seen you land on them with your jump and light punch yet. That is a very strong jump in for similar reasons.
Has not happened. It's been almost every other button except for Gale Peak thus far.
Oh, okay.
The consistent one right now is JHK and JHP.
Yeah. I saw them using jump medium punch, which isn't awful, but jump light punch is a really good land on you.
Yeah.
That whiff?
They still in hit stun. Confirm? Yeah.
Nice. We're a knower.
Sick. Oh, well, I'm gonna get sick. Good guy.
Press.
Almost.
Oh no, TG.
Press. No, jumping. Okay. Mas.
No mas. Spaghetti everywhere, yep. That happens.
It'd be like that. That's good.
It's
You're,
all
you're getting
part
your
of the
sea
process.
legs. That's okay.
I could go
Just figure out
back.
how-
I could go back and find some of my first get crates.
I can as well.
Oh
Smile.
God. But you were at least a fighting game player before you played this game.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I had 0 hours in any other. Well, maybe I had played a little bit of BB Tag at that point. I don't remember. I played very casually with a friend.
Yeah. We played a smidge of BB Tag. Before Skullgirls, I was relying on my like knowledge from the Killer Instinct from SNES when I was like 8. So I had some chops, but like
Oh, jump light punch.
oh, to confirm. 8, end the combo. Yeah, good start.
All right. Got part of a combo. Love to see it. Building blocks. Love that air hairball. That was really good.
8. Ah, confirm. Almost had it. Reuse the buttons. Cognizant. If that super scooped as an anti-air, I'd be cool.
Good push block.
So we're trying to get used to it, yeah. Falling, there was a JLP right there, but I'm not sure if that was from panic or what.
Nose.
Oh, that almost called. So close.
Okay. So I think most of my advice. So like, I know this is not the most helpful, but genuinely, both of y'all are at a stage of this game where just finding ways to enjoy it, make it fun, just simply playing the game more and putting time in will by far be what gives you the biggest improvement. If you want to further focus that, there are a couple of things I would suggest, which would be just, again, dabbling, getting a little bit more consistent routing. Y'all are both at a like middle ground where you're starting to understand combo theory. You have the beginnings of routes. You're getting there. You're not super consistent, and you don't have fully fledged routes, much less optimized routes, but you don't need to worry about that. Genuinely, just, again, go on the wiki, find any route, especially any of the like recommended beginner first BNBs, and just get that in your system. Start getting it a little bit more consistent, build it up over time. That is just like a fundamental building block of this game. And so I know it feels like a chore at times. And again, I'm not the biggest fan of labbing. I would genuinely just like put on an album, say this album's 40 minutes. I'm going to kind of zone out, focus on figuring out where I'm dropping this combo, and just repeat. It's a little bit of upfront work. Don't force yourself to do it. Again, play this game to have fun. If you start treating this like work, if you start treating this like a chore, you will lose your enjoyment very quickly. And this is what you're doing with your free time. Make it fun. Just make sure you're enjoying yourself. Regardless of anything we say, if you just find a way to play the game where you have fun, that's a good use of your time. That is one of the things that like just point needs to get made. If you want to get good at this game, by all means, set aside the time, put it in, but do not force yourself to. That is a very easy way to get angry at things. So when you're feeling it, dedicate a little bit more time to combos. They'll come with time. That's all it is. But that is one of the biggest things that I think will help y'all. The other, for both of y'all, I want to encourage you to try and use, well, first to block a little bit more. I think Asher was slightly worse about this, but block first and foremost. Just try and be patient and hold back. I know it's hard. This game is messed up, but the more you get used to blocking, the easier certain things will be. And sometimes you'll just get people so mad that they can't actually hit you that they start giving you really easy opportunities to check them. This is my MO. I play defensively in this game. Somehow, this game gives you the tools to play defensively. Offense is messed up, but defense is messed up too. And so it's like, don't feel like your hand is forced to do something. Patient play is rewarded. And then on top of that, so once you've started blocking, I would encourage you both to use push block a little bit more. I know it's not something that will always be at the top of your head or really easy to remember, but the more you get used to using push block, the more that opens up a plethora of options for defense. It is the basic fundamental, or basic defensive fundamental in this game, so getting used to using push block, even just like at a rudimentary level, will start helping you feel like defense isn't a monumental chore. Those are the two biggest things from me. I liked a lot of what I was saying. Genuinely. Hey, if that's the way you enjoy the game, fair enough.
Understandable.
There are some players who wholeheartedly agree with you.
As okay. If I speak. That's fantastic, though. I understand. There's just don't fall into the trap where you don't work on any of your defensive options and you work on all the offense and then you don't know what's happening. Like once the opponent starts pressuring you. So please don't do that.
The lab
Do
creatures.
hold block at least a little bit. The lab creatures. God, there's so many of them.
Yeah. And to reiterate, just in case you weren't around when I said, if you have any other questions about like very specific instances or just anything I said didn't quite make sense, by all means, feel free to ping me on the server and I will gladly explain a concept, reword something that was a little confusing, or if there was just something I didn't address. So it's like I was talking a little bit more about neutral buttons for Philia, and you're like, just out of curiosity, what would that be like? What would that sort of spiel be for Marie? I could go down that rabbit hole. This is an educational resource. Please, by all means, just ask questions. It is the fastest way to learn, and this is a learning server. If people aren't being helpful when you're asking questions, one, we're gonna have words with them. Two, that is just not what the server's about.
Yeah.
Good Marie players. So for people who talk a lot, I'm trying to think, because iControl is in the server, so is PME.
Yeah.
But you'll usually have to ping them to ask questions. They're not usually hanging around.
Mostly chill.
You've got
nobody
Box.
else, really.
You've got.
There's Box,
Does
yeah.
Control Freaks still play Marie?
I think they've dabbled. I don't know if they still
They
play.
played a lot, seriously. I don't know if they've kept up with it.
Yeah.
But
I'd be surprised
there's
though.
a handful.
Yeah. If you have any general Marie questions, I can also answer them.
Yeah.
Because I'd be laughing the entire cast.
Yeah, it's like, I know there's more, but I'm just like, who?
Ray Mercury, if they're still playing the video game.
Are they even in the server still?
I think so.
Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah,
They're around, but they have videos posted.
did Ray play Marie?
Yeah.
Huh, I do not remember that. But I guess they're just forever the Dahlia player in my head.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, no worries. Glad to have y'all both.
Feel free. Yes, feel
Um,
free.
It's always a pleasure seeing new people pull up and try and learn this game. It's a lot, but clearly, I think it's worth it. It's a fun game. Even though sometimes I want to throttle JP. Just creatures.
You know what?
literally just breaks the rules of the game for no reason. It's like,
Listen, just because I 2 HP reverse on both Fortune JLP and Robo Fortune JMP, this is not my fault. Game said so.
no, my favorite is when I avoid it and then the gun hits me anyway because it just auto cracks because it's a special. Cause
Yay! Don't you love reverse Luger input? It's my favorite.
you don't even have to cross cut it.
I
It just
don't.
works.
She's just like, yeah, I'm turning around now.
Hey,
I'll be around, yeah.
yeah. I mean, like I said, the best thing for either of y'all to do is genuinely just put more time in when you feel like it. Even just playing the game. I remember, I think when I started signing up when I could, I definitely signed up pretty much every week, just playing. And I think that summer I hit like 40-hour weeks because I just enjoyed putting time into the game.
It'd be like that.
The joys of being a
Enjoy playing
student.
games.
Oh, if only.
Having time to play video games, man.
But yeah, on that note, if there are no further questions currently, I think we'll be wrapping up. I'll get the video going, but thanks for helping, JP. And appreciate all y'all for showing up. Very quick rapid rundown. Tomorrow, for beginners, so like the two of y'all, our server is an educational server. Hunter runs a beginner-oriented server, very specifically for beginners, and runs a beginner bracket called Hunter's Hustle. If you ever want to start dabbling in brackets and you're afraid of having to deal with JP and I in an open bracket, highly recommend using that as a starting step. Just getting used to how brackets feel, playing against... They vet the people who are in their bracket, so they'll ask to play you and just figure out where you're at, and if they think you're too strong, they'll say no. So it is a very beginner-focused environment. Highly, highly recommend Hunter's Hustle. Do we have a command for that? I can't remember.
Maybe if the Robotator rates are probably, maybe could be.
But yeah, if you look in the announcements, Hunter pings regularly for that bracket and that Discord server. Highly recommend for the two of y'all. Tuesdays is a Danison League. Very standard ladder gaming. Ranked for Skullgirls. Run through Mixmasters. Wednesdays, we run a open bracket, 8 p.m. EST. Thursdays, Mixmasters, open bracket, 8 p.m. EST, the big one. We also run VOD reviews on Thursdays. No set time, it really depends on who can host. Saturdays, next week, you'll have Raw Tag Rumble in the morning. Oh, morning, in quotes, 1 p.m. EST. And we'll be back again at 7 p.m. EST next Saturday. So, catch you all around.
Where are we?
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice! Ooh!
Oh, we avoided
Let's go.
it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Hey,
the combo?
hey, hey.
you finished this. They died.
It's somewhat of a combo,
Nice.
yeah.
Hey, they're dead.
We're missing a few more parts
Not
to
bad.
it, but hey,
Yeah.
We got Abomination.
It's like we have some bombas, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.